Welcome back to Perspective Z, your favorite generational podcast. I'm Katrina.
And I'm Rachel. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about today.
Are we saying that before every episode now?
I just think it's ironic because every time we say it, we go into like a lull of conversation, and it's hard for us to actually start the podcast.
Yeah.
Exhibit A. So first, we are recording this on a Tuesday, and we normally record on Saturdays, and that's actually my fault because I have my first debate tournament of the season this weekend, and I leave Thursday after school, and I won't get back until Monday after school. So this is the only time we can record!
Yay!
You know, since we are doing it on a Tuesday, which is a school day, we're actually doing it the day after Labor Day, so it's not even the second day of the school week for us. And this was a question after our last podcast from a European user who wanted to know what Labor Day is. And honestly, do you know what Labor Day is? Because I kind of know, and I just know it's like what they call bank holidays.
I know it's a day. I know it's a day that we have off school, but that's all I know.
Yeah, it's just like day that we have off school, usually marks like the end of summer. You're not supposed to wear white, I say as I'm wearing a white t-shirt.
It's not Labor Day though, so.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day.
Oh.
Did you know that? It's like,
No.
There's something, I can't remember what marks, I think it's the first day of spring or something, that you're allowed to wear white from like the first day of spring through Labor Day. So like the summer months, but you're not supposed to fall through winter.
I did not know that. Guess we're learning new things today.
This podcast, we're all about edumacation.
Edumacation, since we're filming on a weekday.
Yes, we just came from the edumacation, so we're both a little tired. It's fine.
Yep. Anyways, Rachel, what's your favorite thing this week?
My favorite thing this week is pre-portioned snacks. And if you are a parent of a child that does anything, or a child that is in sports or after school activities, or you work after school, or you go to school, you understand what I mean when I say the joy of pre-portioned snacks. And by that I mean like the snacks that, like the peanut butter crackers that come in little packages, or like I'm subscribed to like a snack box, and they give me pre-packaged little snacks every few weeks, and it's mind-blowing, because instead of like, even if you buy snacks and you like portion them out, if you buy like a big box of goldfish and you portion them out, it is so much easier and so much more time efficient.
Yes.
To have the like the already packaged ones, and you can just throw them in your bag. You don't have to worry about like the Ziploc bag coming open, and it's just, they make life so much easier, and I love them.
Yes, I definitely understand that. Like, I don't do any like extreme activities after school, unless you count orchestra, and that's only like a concert every 12 weeks or whatever. But I definitely understand the joy of them, because they save lives, man.
They save lives. And with that being said, Katrina, what is your favorite thing this week? What's your favorite this week, just in life?
In life. Okay, so earlier on our last episode, I said I was going to my friend's house to, like, bake cookies and just hang out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did that this weekend.
Yay.
Because, yay, 3-day weekends, because that was your favorite thing last week. But, so I don't really have a favorite thing. It's, like, a favorite experience, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
But, so right after we finished recording on Saturday, my friend texted me and said, "Hey, do you have anything going on today?" And I was like, "Not really." And she said, "Can you come over to my house and have me do your hair?" And I'm like, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah.
So I did that on Saturday, and we went to her house and just hung out and baked cupcakes. And then afterwards, the next day we did the cookie thing on Sunday, and we had a few more friends over than we thought we would, but it was fun, and we recreated vines, which I cannot believe we have not talked about on this podcast until right now.
Wait, we've never talked about vines? I mean, never, it's been 4 weeks, but like, I'm shook.
I'm shook, but we recreated vines while baking cookies and played Truth or Dare and like watched All the Boys I Loved Before, which I finally watched, by the
You
way.
finally watched? What did you think of it?
It was amazing, and it made me want to have a boyfriend because
Well,
honestly,
same.
that's goals.
It's an adorable movie.
It's adorable.
And like the best part is it's set in high school, like it's set at our age, well, my age, but
Yeah.
we're like a year apart. But it's set at our age level, so it's like, oh, that's nice. Maybe someday we can get relationships. All we have to do to get relationships from that movie is what I learned, because obviously it was an educational movie, is write out 5 really deep and personal letters to guys that we've ever had crushes on, have a little sister who wants us to have relationships, and she mails them out, and then we're, like, problem over, right? We fall in love with a really cute guy, and actually, that's a great plan. Can we do that, please?
Yeah. Just okay, you write your letters and accidentally send them to me, and I'll accidentally send them to the guys, and then you do the same for me.
Okay, don't forget to address them, because that's clearly... I want to know, if you're writing these secret letters, why would you address them?
And how do you know the person's address? Like,
Also, how have they not moved?
I don't know. Like, the only thing they addressed the address was the camp kid.
Yeah.
It was addressed to the camp and not the person. And so I'm like, but how do you, like, I'm not saying I don't know my crush's address, but like,
Ooh, Kitty has a crush, let's talk.
let's not. Anyways,
I think it's
following,
you're like, obviously I know my crush's address. That's a little scary.
I didn't say it, I did, and I didn't say I didn't. So we're just gonna move on. Okay, so this kind of connects to my favorite song of the week, which is Take On Me by Aha. And that is because there were a few vines that I recreated this weekend that had Take On Me as the background, like the one of the girl turning around.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I recreated that, and
Oh,
that was...
you need to send that to me.
Yes, I will. But yeah, so that song has been stuck in my head for the past 3 days.
Oh, nice.
What's your favorite song?
Well, a song that I've been listening to an awful lot, and I don't really know why, is Waving Through a Window by Ben Platt and the entire, like, Dear Evan Hansen cast, because, like, I think the message of Dear Evan Hansen is not so great, but it's a really, really good soundtrack.
Yeah, I have never listened to Dear Evan Hansen, but I have heard that song, and I've heard... What's the other song? It's the,
Clearly, you're such a dedicated fan.
I said I haven't listened to the soundtrack, so it's...
You Will Be Found?
Yes, You Will Be Found.
That's a good song.
Is the one that I have also heard from that musical, and it's good.
Yeah, it's a good musical. I just realized I have my homecoming dress from last year sitting right here. First of all, it has pockets.
Oh my goodness.
My homecoming dress had 2 giant pockets. Like, I was in charge of keeping everyone's phones, because I had these giant pockets on my dress.
Pockets are such a rarity in women's fashion.
They are. Like, okay, obviously, yeah, jeans have pockets. It was what you would think. But you'd be wrong, because like, women's style of jeans, for the most part, is skinny jeans. Like, some form of skinny jeans, right?
Yeah.
So, either the pockets are the pockets are sewed shut, or they're tiny and you can't fit anything in them, or they're too tight, so, like, if you try and fit anything in them, you rip the seams of the jeans. And it's a mess. Yep. So, like, those don't have pockets. Dresses almost never have pockets. Although, did you hear they're making wedding dresses with pockets now?
Yes, I did. And, in fact, that is something I found that was trending on Twitter.
Really? I'm so intrigued. I definitely think it's a good idea.
Yeah, wedding dresses with pockets is just a good idea. Like, it might not be considered formal, but honestly, it'd be it's just, pockets are a big thing.
When is it not handy to have a pocket is my question.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to carry your phone around, like, if you don't have any pockets, and it's not that great. But I love that they're making wedding dresses with pockets now because, like...
Yeah. I mean, there are so many memes about, like, girls... A girl shows your dress. Wow, that's so cute. Thanks, it has pockets.
Yeah.
Or, like...
Pockets are huge.
They are huge. Well, most girls' pockets aren't huge. That's the problem. But they're getting there.
Yeah.
But, like, one of my favorite it has pockets memes is, like, at my funeral, they buried me in my favorite dress. My friend walks up and goes, "Aw, that's so pretty. Her dress is gorgeous." Me from the dead. Thanks. It has pockets. It's just like, honestly, that would be me. Because when I was at homecoming, because I went with a group of friends, we were all, like, friends, and we paired off into dates, but, like, not dates, you know, just, like, friend group dates, so we could take pictures and it wouldn't be awkward. And, like, my date's mom complimented my dress, and the first thing I was, "Oh, thanks, it has pockets."
Me as heck.
Listen, if, like, the rest of the world could just get on the hang... No. If the rest of the world could just get on the pocket train in women's fashion, that'd be great, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, shorts with pockets?
Yes.
Let's not stop at dresses. Let's just all women's clothing.
Yeah, like, I have shorts that they're really cute, because they're, like, jean shorts, but they're, like, black. And so they go with basically anything, except they don't have frickin' pockets. And it's so annoying because if I want to wear them, I have to carry my phone around everywhere or anything I was going to put in my pockets.
Yeah, no, I agree. I have a pair of black jean shorts that do have pockets, but I can't ever wear them because you know what annoys me about women's shorts? Basically, women's clothing is awful, is what this has turned into. But
yep,
the jean shorts, you can either find them, like, super, super short or super, super long. It is so hard to find the in-between that doesn't look like you're wearing your mom's shorts.
Exactly, because I have a pair that was the perfect length, and I love them, but they started falling apart, and the pockets have holes in them, and I don't know where to find them because I bought them like a year and a half ago, and I'm so mad.
Have you Googled them?
No, I have not, and I will after this episode.
Google is best friend. You know something? While we're on the topic of dresses and wedding dresses and all, even though topic has moved on, I'm bringing us back. So, I am a person that, for my past 2 homecomings, I'm doing it for this homecoming as well, I don't wear nice shoes. I wear Converse. And I learned this from my sister, who at prom wore red high tops. And then at her wedding wore white Nike slides.
Iconic.
She was pretty laid back about the entire wedding, but the one thing she was like, I have to get was the white Nike slides. And her reasoning was pretty sound in that, like, she wasn't gonna wear them all night anyway. They wouldn't be in the pictures because her dress was long and covered it. She might as well be comfortable.
Yeah.
But I highly encourage you... I highly encourage everyone still in high school, or not, if you're going to a homecoming or formal dance of some sort, wear high tops or Converse or something. Just mix it up. You're so much more comfortable the entire night.
I definitely agree, because since I'm taller than most people, I don't wear heels because I'm...
That's just an unfair advantage.
Yeah. Newsflash, what's
tall.
The word? No, newsflash, what's the word? I don't like how tall I am.
Oh, you're scared of heights.
Oh my god. Rachel! I'm insecure about my height.
Okay, me too.
But for different reasons. But anyways.
You're talking to the girl that literally had a dream she was tall.
Yep. And so I don't wear heels. Like, I want to learn how to walk in heels, but I also don't want to make other people insecure, because, like, I'm insecure enough about my height, and I don't want to make short people insecure, because that's not fair to them. And so, yeah, height is weird.
As a short person, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and so I wore some sandals to homecoming last year, and honestly, I just took them off.
Exactly.
Anyways. So it's like, I don't even know.
I challenge you, wear Converse this year. Because A, it's an excuse to get new Converse. And B, so much more comfortable. And C, they're honestly really cute. And so, you know the standard, like, every girl puts their foot in with their shoes when they're dressed up and you take a picture of all of your feet picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did that. So, like, all of my friends were in these nice heels that all looked pretty similar. And then I had my foot in the middle with my Converse.
Beautiful.
I thought it was great. And then, like, all of the guys in the group took the same picture, but they were all wearing nice dress shoes, so it wasn't as funny. Although it was still kind of funny. They were like, we want to take the shoe picture, too.
Nice.
Yeah.
I might consider doing that, but I don't have that much money to buy Converse. And I already have one pair, but it's of a color that I don't think I'm gonna be getting my dress in. But
Well, then you have to get a new pair. Yeah, see, I have 2 homecoming dresses. Both of them are black. Both of them I have not... Okay, so what do you do with a homecoming dress after homecoming?
I just keep it in my closet.
Exactly, but you're never gonna wear it again. Like, I love my dress from freshman year. It had, like, these cutouts, but they weren't really cutouts because they were covered by, like, a mesh layer. And then, it was, like, a high neck thing. It was so, so pretty. And I don't want to get rid of it because I love this dress. But I am never in my life going to wear it again.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like...
don't really know. I still have mine for, like, formal events and stuff, like, if I get invited to a wedding or a reunion or something.
You don't wear black dresses to a wedding, though. That's where I'm stuck. I know a lot of people
it's a black
sell
dress.
them. Honestly, it would be smart to sell them, especially around homecoming season.
Yeah.
Oh, to any Americans listening. Homecoming is like a week-long celebration at a lot of schools where you have like different spirit days at school leading up to a big homecoming game that everyone goes to, and then you have a it's like the alumni come back, or that's what it was originally intended to be, where the alumni come back to the school for like celebrating or whatever. That's when a lot of class reunions are. And then there's a homecoming dance for the high school students that's just like it's definitely not formal.
It's more formal than school, but not like formal as prom.
Yeah, so it's like you wear short dresses, and by short I mean like I would say average is knee length.
Yeah.
But you definitely don't wear like formal gowns or anything. And like I said, I wear Converse. That being said, I'd wear Converse to prom anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm old enough to go to prom this year.
Are you going to go to prom?
See, here's the thing. I hate school dances, and I've always told people I'll never go, and then I always get talked into going. So yeah, probably.
Yeah. I have a friend that is trying to go to prom every year.
Oh, impressive. What's the limit in your school? Because ours is junior year.
It's junior year for us too, but if you have a date that's younger than you, you can bring them. It's kind of like the Yule Ball in Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's what prom is for sure.
Yes.
Homecoming is the dancing part of the Yule Ball. Like the where they had the Hippogriff song. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Where they had like the crazy dancing. Yeah, that is the atmosphere of all of homecoming. Whereas prom is like more slow dances.
Yes. Well, I haven't been to prom, so I wouldn't know, but like...
I haven't either. I honestly, like, my friends are convinced we're just gonna go in an all-girls group, but I have a feeling that at least one of them will get asked, to prom and have a date, which will make the other two of us very, very awkward.
Yep. Welcome to my life.
I'm really good at being awkward. This has just been the fashion show with Katrina and Rachel. I'm fine with that.
Yep. Because pockets.
Pockets! Speaking of fashion, there is a video trending on YouTube right now. It's not necessarily fashion, but it's makeup. And it's a video by Smosh called Every Makeup Tutorial Ever. And it's kind of just, like, making fun of makeup tutorials that are, like... I don't know, I feel like most makeup tutorials are pretty similar, where it's like, hi anyways, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, sub, comment, tweet, share, Facebook, MySpace out this video. Before I even start the video, let me just go ahead and start that. Blah, 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 blah.
MySpace.
Exactly. And then there, it's like, so welcome back. Today we're going to be doing this look. I'm using these tools, and it's just kind of making fun of that. I know Lily Singh made a similar video not that long ago, and the every makeup tutorial, I can't talk. The every makeup tutorial ever video by Smosh does have some cussing. So I'll link that one, but you've been warned. It's mostly bleeped out, but like it's there. But the Lily Singh one, which I will also link, is clean and really funny, and honestly, I would recommend watching. And Lily Singh, if you were unaware, is I Superwoman I, also the founder of Girl Love, which is a super cool organization. Do you know much about that?
I know, like, I don't know a lot about the organization, but I've seen the hashtag a lot around Twitter, because I never get off of Twitter.
Same.
By the way, we have a podcast Twitter.
Oh yeah, we do. What is the where can I find this podcast Twitter?
It is perspective_z_, and we occasionally, that's where we post out episodes when they come out, and it's where we post out, like, if we want audience questions, which we always want audience questions, by the way.
Yes, we do. Speaking of which, I think your mom asked a question.
Yes, my mom did ask the question. So, at Melnick222 on Twitter, aka my mom, asked, Dear Perspective Z, why do you think that students didn't get sorted every year? You guys obviously changed, so why didn't JK resort every year? So, what do you think, Rachel?
Okay, I've thought about this, because I was looking at Twitter, and I saw this question pop up in our feed, and so I've been thinking about it for a while now, and a while being like 24 hours. And here's where I'm at. Let me level with you. The point of the houses, I think, was not only to kind of keep everyone in line, you know, and you could accountability kind of thing, but it was like to create a family at Hogwarts. So it's kind of hard to create a family of like the same group of people that you know you can turn to if every year those people are getting shuffled around. So I think the reason you don't resort every year is so that like you can call Hogwarts your home and you can know that you have this family at Hogwarts and this family that you can always contact.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I also am a huge fan of the whatever house you are is what you value thing.
Okay.
So
yet
I
you
feel
don't believe in dual houses.
We're not talking about that. So, I believe that what you value kind of helps you get into your Hogwarts house. For example, Neville, like, thought he belonged in Hufflepuff, but he really valued bravery because his parents were brave and stuff. I love how we always get stuck on talking about Harry Potter.
Listen. Harry Potter's great.
It is.
Maybe
but
we should just rename this channel to Perspective Harry Potter.
Well, but anyways, I believe that it's what you value. And so I feel like values don't change as much as personalities.
I would agree with that.
Because like if you value intelligence, then you're not going to just drop that randomly out of the blue one day, say, "Oh, I don't value intelligence anymore." You're just
I 100% agree with that. And I think that just furthers what I tried to say a few episodes ago. I think it was retweet Harry Potter and parents. That, like, I think the ultimate goal in life should be, this is one of the nerdiest sentences I've ever said, but the ultimate goal in life should be to be the quadruple house.
Yes.
So it's like, to value all of those things and value them pretty equally, I would say is very important and something everyone should work to achieve.
Mm-hmm. What a great question.
That was a great question. Your mom is so awesome. She's so nice. I love your mom.
I love her too.
Aww.
Some days more than others, but... Anyways.
So...
Do we have any other questions?
We do have another question. This one is from Q the Sarcasm Queen, who has already asked a question, but, she has really good questions, so we'll go ahead and ask this one, too. And she asks, what's your perspective on voting? Which I think is a really good question, because the title of this podcast is Perspective Z, where we as two Gen Zers give our perspective on
The
life,
world.
high school, and beyond.
Yes. Wow, what an original statement. I've never seen or heard that before, Rachel.
I'm just, I just come up with this stuff on the spot. Anyway,
On the
voting.
spot. Improv. So, obviously not old enough to vote yet, because I'm 15. But, I believe that if you are able to vote, you should. Because if you, because every vote counts, even if you feel like it doesn't, you still should try and make your voice heard, even though I never talk at school. What am I doing? I believe that your voice should be heard, and, you should get a say in how things run in your country / state / wherever you are in the world.
Let me just say, I love so much that you're like, oh yeah, I'm shy in school and I never talk and make your voice heard, but I'm never gonna talk. Yet you have a podcast? You're the co-host of a podcast? I don't think you're gonna make that excuse anymore.
Well, see, I'm still shy at school, and you're easy to talk to, so,
Aw, thanks. Must just be the natural good looks. My perspective on voting is that I do agree that you should vote if you are able. However, I also believe that you should educate yourself on the candidates and the things being voted on before you go out and vote, even if you're able. So, don't go out and vote one way just because your parents voted that way and you don't want them to be mad at you or whatever. First of all, you don't have to tell them how you voted. Second of all, you can lie and tell them you voted the same way that they wanted you to. Third of all, if you aren't educated on what you're doing and something ends up badly, then part of that blame is on you, right? So, if say there's a law the thing being voted on is should we should everyone have food? Or the two options are, should everyone have food, or should we give everyone, or should we steal everyone's houses from them? And your parents, for some unknown reason, are steal the houses, and you're like, well, I don't want my parents to be mad at me, so you vote for stealing everyone's houses, and then that's what gets elected for some reason. You are part of the reason that got elected, and this is a terrible example. Why would you go up and steal people's house? You get the point I'm trying to make, though, right?
Yes, I do.
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, maybe? Is that what I'm
Yes.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm tired, because you know what? My Fitbit buzzed at me, and I've got a question, Katrina.
Yes.
How many steps do you have?
I have, see, we're filming this on a weekday now, so I don't look like I sit around all day, even though I do.
School.
I have 4,465 steps.
Nice. I had gym today, and I took my puppy out this morning. So I have 13,392 steps.
Well.
I'm an overachiever.
Yes, and you're more active than I will ever be, so.
Hey, I've told you. We should just be active together. You should.
See, we did that for a while. You were like, hey, let's go on a walk, at the same time. And I'm like, okay. And then we did that for, 2 weeks, and then we stopped.
Hey, I still go on my walks.
You don't tell me about them.
Fine, I will text you every time I go on a walk or go do something of physical activity.
Gross.
Do you not like physical activity?
Yes.
Listen, today I had gym, and we were playing Ultimate Frisbee, and it was my gym class is all juniors and seniors, because that's how they split up the gym classes.
Yep.
And none of us wanted to play, so we just stood there for a while pretending we didn't know how to play, and finally our gym coach comes over and is like, guys, I know you know how to play, but in case for some reason you've forgotten, so we spent 15 minutes explaining to us how to play Ultimate Frisbee, and then we started playing, and I went up to my friend, because she got put on the opposite team, and I was like, I'm guarding you, and she was just standing there still, and I was like, I'm guarding you, Wingardium Leviosa. Which, if you know anything about Harry Potter, you know that Wingardium Leviosa is the, like, making things fly spell. So clearly, that's not what Wingardium Leviosa...
Guardium.
Wingard.
Guard.
Guardum. Got him. I hate myself a little for saying that.
Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, we're just not going to talk about it anymore.
So we've been talking a lot about school. And you know, I don't know about you, but after school I kind of fall into the Buzzfeed hole before I get started on my homework. Listen, the Buzzfeed hole is very, very, very easy to fall into. You just go on to check one little thing about what they said about something, but
and then you have to figure out what kind of French fry you are based on your color preferences.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway, I found one that says pack a school lunch and we'll give you a college to attend. And I figured, since we're both beginning or in the middle of searching colleges, kind of trying to figure out what we want to do after high school, I think this would be a great quiz for us to take.
I agree.
The first question says, pick a lunchbox. One is a black BYO lunchbox. One is a Wonder Woman lunchbox with a cape. One is a Purple Owl's lunchbox, and one is a BYO lunchbox that has flowers on it. And if you don't know, a BYO lunchbox is just like a cloth sack with a handle on it and a zipper. They're very nice lunchboxes. I'll give them that.
My lunchbox is actually an option here.
Well, we know so, it's the Wonder Woman one with the cape, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, the cool cadet school.
Of course.
Obviously. Okay, so the second question is pick a main meal: leftover pizza, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, mac and cheese, or Lunchable.
Let me just say, the picture for Lunchables is like a pizza plus a treatza, but the way that which is like they give you an extra dough to put chocolate and sprinkles on it or something, but the way they put it next to the pizza, I thought they had put like pizza sauce and then put chocolate chips on top of it, and I was about to hate Lunchables.
I love Lunchables.
They're so good. Anyway, I have my answer. Do you?
Me too.
The next is pick a snack. Hey, look, these are all pre-packaged snacks. Goldfish, granola bars, cheese cracker sandwiches. These are Ritz Bits cheese. Or no, not Ritz Bits, just normal Ritz cheese. And string cheese.
So, I've seen a post on the internet, as you do, and it's on a scale of 1 to Nature Valley granola bar, how much is your life falling apart? And
that's so accurate.
Very accurate.
They fall apart. They're just crumbly messes, and they are not a good prepackaged snack if you have small children. Just gonna let you know that now.
Like my life.
Can I just say, I'm a monster, because I'm that terrible person that bites string cheese. I don't peel it, I bite it.
See, I don't eat string cheese.
Anytime I bring string cheese to anything, I'm eating string cheese around people, every time I bite into it, they're, oh my gosh! You're eating string cheese like that? You're terrible! And I'm like, it's fine, it's just cheese. And they're like, no, you have to eat it correctly. Anyway, I have my answer, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oy vey. Continue.
Crap. Pick another snack. Doritos, yogurt, fruit snacks, or apple.
Who picks an apple?
That's like a stereotypical, teenage movie lunch. Yeah. Is you have an apple. Nobody brings apples.
No, you have an apple, and then the cool guy takes it away and takes a bite of it while he sits on your table and teases you, and you two eventually end up together.
Because that's how rom-coms work.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Oh, it's like what's-his-face in Gilmore Girls when she first goes... Do you watch Gilmore Girls? Okay, that reference is gonna make no sense, but when she first goes to Chilton, which is this fancy prep academy, there's this one guy that calls her Mary instead of Rory, and she cannot stand him, and that's who that reminds me of. Anyway, pick one more snack. Oreos, bananas, potato chips, or Cheez-Its. Who would pick a banana?
We are all about these heart-healthy lunches, y'all.
Okay, I don't think one thing in the main meal section was a healthy lunch. Like, maybe peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but those are still full of sugar and terrible for you. Anyway, you have your answer.
Okay, I have an answer. So,
Okay, me too.
pick a drink: chocolate milk, water, juice, or soda.
We got our results.
Yep.
Sadly, this one does not have a little blurb under it. But
Yeah.
according to my school lunch that I packed, the college I should attend is the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
That's exactly what I got.
You got that too? We're
Dude,
totally
we're gonna be college roommates.
Oh, yeah, we should definitely be college roommates because we're picking our colleges based off of a Buzzfeed quiz. Great idea.
Obviously. I haven't even heard of this college before, but we're doing it together.
Oh, yeah, of
Teamwork.
course. Let's buy clothes at Target and we'll guess your hobby. I need to not fall down the Buzzfeed hole.
It's really hard to not do.
I know,
So,
because here's the
I will
thing,
give
right?
you props for
They
that.
updated the website, so now if you keep scrolling, you won't get to the bottom of the website. You'll get to the top of another quiz.
I know.
It's like, well, I mean, I guess if you make it that easy.
Can we guess the name of your pet based on the clothes that you buy from Urban Outfitters?
I looked at that one. We don't want to take that one. It's all pictures. Too much reading.
Too much reading.
And as we learned
Description.
last time, it's very, very hard for us to describe things.
Yep.
But I liked the buy clothes at Target. But that one's too many pictures. Here is a good one. Would you rather regional food chain edition?
Ooh. Let's do that one.
Okay. Do you want to start it?
Sure. First one is In-N-Out or White Castle.
In-N-Out.
Yep.
I've only had In-N-Out like once in my life, and it was when I went to Arizona this summer to see my niece after she was born, and like my sister. But that was my sister's father-in-law bought me like one of the In-N-Out shirts, and it says the state, and then it has like this big old portrait on the back, and it's honestly one of the most cringeworthy things I own, but I continue to wear it.
Yep. I've never been to White Castle, so.
I have. It wasn't that great, honestly.
Alright. What's the next one, Rachel?
El Pollo Loco or Pollo Tropical, and I've never been to either.
I have been to El Pollo Loco.
I'll go ahead and give them my vote then. Are they both just like Mexican places?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because pollo is
Right.
Spanish for chicken.
Yeah, I take Chinese. And I
know.
would try and like show off right now and say chicken in Chinese, but that overestimates how much Chinese I know. I can tell you what time I get out of school if I look at my notes from today, because that's what we learned today. But yeah, no. Waffle House or Bojangles?
Yes.
If anyone is around me in like February through April, you know how much I love Waffle House. Because my debate tournament, my debate team goes to Atlanta. And like I live in the Midwest, so we don't have Waffle House. Like I live too far north for Waffle House, but we go to Atlanta. And I eat Waffle House for about every meal while I'm there. So I go a year between my Waffle House consumption. And it's terrible, and I hate it. So February I start to like really start to crave my Waffle House. And then March comes and I'm just waiting for the days that I get to go eat my Waffle House. And then April comes and I'm really, really sad because I have to wait another year to eat Waffle House.
I mean, you can always come to my state because we have Waffle House.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have our next meetup at Waffle House.
Oh yeah, of course. First ever Perspective Z meetup will be at a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Alright, Whataburger or Culver's?
I have been to neither of these.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Culver's, I've definitely had. I think it's a Midwest thing. It started in Wisconsin, I know that. They give you a coupon if you order a kids meal for a free little ice cream or like a free frozen custard and a point, and if you collect 10 points, you get a free kids meal. So my grandma, who like has a small stomach or something, or she doesn't eat much, she'll just keep them all, and she'll keep all the frozen custard tickets for when like all the grandkids come. And then she's like, okay, guys, let's go out and get ice cream. And she'll just give us all the free frozen custard tickets. And then Whataburger I had for the first time when I went to Austin this summer, also for debate. I travel a lot for debate. But I'm going to say Culver's is better.
Okay.
Because they like...
Go. with that.
They, like, fry their burgers in butter. Hence, butter burger.
Okay, this one is Moe's or Del Taco.
I've been to neither.
I've been to Del Taco, and they
Del
got a
Taco
new thing
gets my
called...
vote. Oh, wow.
And they got a new thing called Free Shavakadu.
The what now?
Have you seen that vine?
I don't think I have.
I'm about to culture you.
Culture me. Do it. I'm ready to have the culture.
I cannot believe you haven't seen this vine.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Oh, I've definitely seen this. Whenever I think of that one, though, I just think of the little kid that's like, avocado. Thanks.
It's an avocado. Thanks.
Wait, no, I don't know how to use things. Anyway, the next question is Perkins or Le Peep?
I've only been to one of these.
Me too, Perkins.
I've been to Le Peep.
Oh, interesting. What would you rate Le Peep out of 5?
Out of 5?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say a 4 because I actually like their pancakes, and at breakfast restaurants that's really rare because I do not like restaurant pancakes.
You know who has really good pancakes?
What?
IHOP.
Yes.
I thought the IHOP thing was so stupid. Like, I understand it was only for the summer, but it was the dumbest thing on the planet.
Yeah, me too. I was like, you kidding me?
They also made a second account so that no one would steal IHOP as, like, the Twitter handle. But honestly, that makes me sad. I wish someone would have snatched up IHOP.
That would have been iconic.
But Perkins, every Perkins that I've been in has a sign that says stress spelled backwards is desserts. So that's why I like them. I'd give them a 4.
Alright. Okay, the next one is Friendly's or Rita's. And this is custard, I believe.
Yeah, I would say Rita's, because I don't think I've been to Friendly's. Wait, is Friendly's the one with the little fat dude who, like, holds the cup? Or is
I don't
that
know.
Freddy's? That's Freddy's, I think.
I've been
I'm
to Freddy's,
voting
but not
Rita's.
Friendly's. Me too.
Sbarro or Papa Murphy's?
Papa
Murphy's. 100%. You gotta take it and eat it at your, like, make it at your house. So good.
Take and bake pizza.
The best.
Nathan's Famous or Wiener Schnitzel?
Wiener Schnitzel, of course.
I've never been to either of these.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Okay.
I'd say quite good. Oh, it's the last question, which also, I feel like whenever I take Buzzfeed quizzes and it's just a percent that comes out of the end of it, which is like In-N-Out was 82%, White Castle was 18%.
So it's basically a poll, it's not a quiz.
But whenever I take one and I'm in the minority, I first feel that I am wrong, and then I second feel that everyone else is wrong.
Yes.
The last question is Popeyes or Jack in the Box?
And I have not been to either of these.
Popeyes. Except the last Popeyes I went to, the wait was ridiculously long, and it just makes me sad.
Yeah. I just saw the quiz under it, and I really want to take it.
What's the quiz under it? Oh, mine didn't do it. It didn't give me the quiz.
Make your ideal Sunday, and we'll reveal what your true Hogwarts house is.
Obviously.
Okay, I'm gonna send the link to you.
Okay. I love that this podcast has essentially just become us taking BuzzFeed quizzes. While we're talking about fast foods, I did notice on Twitter, one of the things trending was this McDonald's poster.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter this morning, and apparently this guy saw a blank wall at a McDonald's and randomly put up a poster with, like, McDonald's food in the picture, and, like, it's still up there after, like, 50-something days.
Which is incredibly impressive, but I don't know how he got that poster up without anyone at the store being like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. But, honestly, that's something I'd do.
But apparently, like, they offered him a job as, like, regional interior coordinator. So basically, he designs the inside of stores.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh my god.
The things the internet can do. I'm a mess. But, like, would you
Yep.
ever do something like that? Just, like, see a blank wall and decide you need to put something up on it?
I feel like I would if I was dared to, but I don't think I'd do it if I, like, just out of the blue.
Yeah, I don't think I would have the creative, no, the creativity.
Creativity.
I'm dying, it's fine. The creativity to come up with something like that.
Yeah, me either.
Why?
Okay, let's figure out what our true Hogwarts houses are.
Oh, right. You really want to take this quiz.
Yes.
You're so excited about it.
If I don't get Hufflepuff, I'm suing Buzzfeed. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, the first question. Are you on the quiz?
It's loading. There we go.
Okay, the first question is pick a dish, and one is a small white dish. One
Like
is
a soy sauce dish that you get at sushi places.
yeah.
But it's
One
bigger.
is a small like parfait dish that has the wavy sides. One is a milkshake cup, and one is a bowl made out of a ice cream cone.
It's a waffle bowl.
Waffle cone. Waffle bowl.
It's a waffle bowl. Would you like that in a waffle cone or a waffle bowl tonight? Which is something I say at work all the time. Except when I first started, I would talk too fast when I said that, so I'd say, "Would you like that in a waffle bone tonight?"
A waffle bone.
People got very confused.
I'm sure they
I'm
did.
going for practicality here.
All right.
The next question is pick a flavor: vanilla, chocolate chip cookie dough, or strawberry. Done.
Yep. Pick another flavor: caramel swirl, coffee, mint chocolate chip, or chocolate chip.
Oh, I definitely have mine.
Yeah.
Ironically, these pictures apparently are from Friendlies.
Well.
Pick one last flavor: mocha, birthday cake, black raspberry, or mango. Are these all in the same? Because if so, that changes my decision. Is it like...
I don't know. I'm just picking my favorites.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, add a sauce. Hot fudge, caramel, dulce de leche, or strawberry.
Oh, easy as pie. Or I guess easy as Sundays. Add a topping: sprinkles, M&M's, cookie dough, or marshmallows. Okay, if someone picks anything but this one, they are wrong.
I'm scared now.
Let me just say, how many times have I said let me just say this episode?
I have no clue.
I will count while I edit. But I've noticed during this, at the beginning I said I'm going for practicality, and now I'm super like, if you don't do anything other than my way, you're wrong. And I just kind of feel like those are the Ravenclaw and Slytherin sides of me.
Slytherin slides of you.
Slytherin slides. My sister wore slides. Bringing it all back together.
Yep. I'm scared that I chose the wrong thing now.
Did you pick cookie dough?
Yes, I did.
Then you chose the right thing.
Good. Okay. Is it my turn?
I think so.
Okay. Pick another topping: Oreo, strawberry, peanut butter cups, or whipped cream.
Ooh, those are all really good. I don't think there's
That's
a
it.
wrong answer here.
I'm suing Buzzfeed.
I got my result.
Me too, and I'm suing Buzzfeed because I didn't get my house.
Remember me saying there's one house I've never ever gotten, but it's the only house I actually have house merch for?
Yep, that's what you
I
got.
finally got Gryffindor.
Guess what I got?
Slytherin.
Yep.
I could see it being Slytherin, honestly. I don't think it's too much of a reach.
Maybe I'll just take over the world by myself then, because I'm a Hufflepuff and a Slytherin apparently.
Hey, I've gotten Hufflepuff once.
Then I guess we're taking it over together.
Answer these yes or no questions and we'll tell you which Disney princess you are. I fell into the hole. Do you have a favorite football team? Someone tell me how football works.
Wait, are you taking another one?
Maybe, but we can get this out of the pod. We've already taken so many.
Send me the link, because I want to take it.
So, why are you so opposed to being Slytherin?
I'm not opposed to being Slytherin.
Because I'm pretty sure I remember last episode you were like, Slytherins aren't bad! And then the episode before that you were like, Slytherins aren't bad! But now you get Slytherin, you're like, hey, I'm suing.
The only reason why I'm suing is because I have gone through a long, in-depth process about my self-worth and, friends trying to get me into their houses, and I'm a Hufflepuff. And I am not wavering from that. So even though it says I'm a Slytherin, I am not. I do not have any.
It's fine. It's fine.
No.
Just admit it. You hate Slytherins.
I do not have anything against Slytherin. Slytherins are wonderful people, and anyone that says otherwise is
a Slytherin. Is that what you were about to say there? Anyone that says Slytherins are terrible is a Slytherin?
No. We're such children.
I mean, we are Gen Zers.
Yeah. I'm still 5, you're 7.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. So, if that didn't make sense to anyone, that's fine. You're just not cued in on the way numbers work when it comes to age. So, you're 5 up until the point that you are 16, and then you turn 7. And then when you're 17, you turn 10. And then when you're 18, you turn 12. And then until you're 21, you're 18. And then after you're 21, until you're 25, you're 19. And then after you're 25, you're 30. That is how the numbers go. Alright, I have a question for you.
What's the question?
What is one thing you have learned in the past week? And I'm not talking the past school week, because that's been one day. What is one thing you've learned in the past week that you find genuinely interesting? You're not allowed to say data.
Okay, you're gonna have to cut out a real awkward pause, because this is gonna take a while. You should play the Jeopardy music.
Oh, I'll put something in.
Except it'll be copyright issues, because Jeopardy has... Rachel, we're gonna get sued by Jeopardy!
I don't think Jeopardy listens to our podcast.
They might.
If Jeopardy listens to our podcast, hit us up, please. We're both broke teenagers. Do you have an Aladdin poster on your wall?
Yes, I do. This is Aladdin, and this is The Lion King.
Oh, nice. I'm still in my closet, so...
Yeah.
I have
Fun
clothes.
fact, my parents' first date was Aladdin.
Nice.
They went to see Aladdin together in the theaters.
Oh, so that's so cute.
So whenever they have one of those things that's like, choose a Disney movie that has to go and Aladdin's in there, my parents are like, if Aladdin wasn't there, you wouldn't exist. So like...
It's like, that one's gotta stay.
Oh, I'm supposed to be thinking about something I learned.
Yeah, you're supposed to be thinking about something you learned.
You can't really learn things in English, though.
Yeah, you can.
English is my favorite subject. I look like I am not in the frame anymore.
You're not. You know what I learned this week?
What did you learn this week, Rachel?
I feel like this is a kid's show, and at the end they're like, so what did you learn this 30-minute episode? It's like, I learned by colors. But it's, no, this week I learned by colors. I mean, I learned putting in the effort sometimes pays off. Because, like, I was looking at my credits to, like, my high school credits, what I have and what I need. And after this semester, I will have... Or after next semester, sorry, so like after this junior year, I will have the exact amount of credits I need. What are you doing? I will have the exact amount of credits I need to graduate, so I could graduate as a junior if I wanted, which is really cool because that means senior year I can take whatever classes I want. So yeah, the hard work kind of sucked last year and the year before that, but it's gonna pay off next year, which I'm excited about. I'm excited about. What have you learned this week, Katrina?
So in my English class, we're talking about symbolism and what different symbols mean. And I just find that really fascinating because, like, the fact that something can mean, like, it can set the tone for the entire story.
So what do triangles mean?
That represents the Holy Trinity, as I've been told multiple times in my English
What does
career.
a circle mean?
A circle means infinity and lasting relationships and stuff.
Oh yeah? What is a No, I already asked that. What does a star mean?
A star means enlightenment in dark times in your life.
Well, you pay more attention in English class than I do. With that being said, since we are recording this on a Tuesday night, I have English homework.
I do not, because I have a block schedule, and I just had English last period today.
Nice. I have English tomorrow, and I didn't do the homework over the long weekend. So, I think it is time we wrap this episode up. This has been another episode of Perspective Z. That's been Katrina.
And that's been Rachel. Thanks for listening.
Bye.